Part 8 of when I fell in love with a professional hitman and I had no idea. So yeah, so at this point, like we going on dates and we doing things, and I'm noticing like his mode of operation. Mind you, we never really was nowhere outside of the house with each other, so I couldn't see these type of behaviors. Well, I don't know if you would call it behaviors, but this type of calculation, I just couldn't see it. So like when we would go to restaurants or anything like that, you know, he canvassing the place out for exits. He peeping everybody in the room before I can even take a full glance look at who in the room. He already know. He asking me, how many people to the left of you? I mean, you know, just different shit like that. And he would get mad when I didn't know, telling me that I'm slipping and I gotta be on my shit and all that. I'm like, nigga, for what? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, I'm only like, well, I think I'm about 24, 25 at this point, but still, I'm a hairstylist. I'm not a gangster. This ain't my lifestyle. I don't know how gangsters think and all this other type of shit, but he would get so frustrated with me if we could be to just walk down some steps or something, and he'd be like, well, how many steps did we just walk down? You know, this is whatever. It was just like crazy, right? So I'm noticing all this stuff, but like I said, at this point, I done learned that this man is a very calculated, witty, smart dude. For him to be so fucking young, and I owe it all to the way he came up. Like, this nigga was getting it out the mud since he was about 8 or 9 years old. Had a pack. Dropped out of school in like the 6th grade, so all he knew was street shit his whole entire life. Okay, so that part makes sense to me, but I couldn't understand, like, why would you be just carrying out like that when it's just you with your girl? You ain't in the streets. It's just me and you, but this just how his mind worked and how he was or whatever. So I touched bases with y'all on the notepad, because the notepad gonna play a very, very, very pivotal role in how I actually found out, and I would not stop pressing him until he gave me what I know I needed. So, like I said, I seen this notepad a couple of times. It had different names in it, the names scratched out, back when he was like really for real in motion. Now, even though he was in Detroit for like a couple of months, he ended up setting up shop somewhere in Michigan. It wasn't long before he got back to doing this motherfucking thing. It's just the other places that he had been utilizing was burnt out. But he was going like upper Michigan, like he'd do Jackson, Kalamazoo, and, you know, was for real getting his roll on and shit like that. But he was able to come home more frequent. He wasn't staying gone 3 weeks at a time and all this. He might do like 2 weeks or a week and he'll come back. And I'm constantly seeing this motherfucking memo pad with new names in it, okay? So I'm just like, oh my God, I ain't think about it like that. But then I was thinking about it like that. Like, what does this mean? Whatever the case may be. So, one night,